I send 150,000 DMs and book thousands of calls every single week on behalf of my coaching clients, and this gives me a unique insight into the patterns that make specific coaches successful while having others struggle for years on end. And it's actually not what you think it is. It's not necessarily the content, it's not necessarily their script or their sales process or their closing ability. More often than not, it's actually internal bottlenecks, limiting beliefs that they put into their business that don't allow them to scale. One of the biggest examples that comes to mind when I talk about this is one of our clients called Sam. Sam was stuck in limbo doing about $10,000 to $20,000 per month from his Instagram, not really booking enough calls, not really having enough conversations, not really being consistent with his content, and all of these things sort of came together over time. And if you're a coach yourself, you can probably relate to all of this. Now, what I quickly identified with him is that he was worried about how his DMs were being handled because he had one setter. That setter was lazy, working about 3 hours a day, meaning the volume that he already had in his DMs wasn't being taken care of. That then created the internal limiting belief that if he goes viral and his content takes off, and let's say he gets 1 million views and generates 5,000 conversations, where are those DMs going to go? He's not ready for it. He's not going to be able to convert those DMs. And that's a limiting belief, but it's also a hard truth. The hard truth is that if he would have gone viral in that moment, he wouldn't have been able to turn it into cash. So what we ended up doing when we started working with him was the first thing that we did was take that problem off the table. We built an AI appointment setter, we put it into his Instagram DMs, and suddenly it was endless. He could pump 10,000 people per week into his Instagram DMs, and the whole funnel would have functioned perfectly fine. It doesn't matter if it's 10 conversations or 10,000 conversations. The AI really doesn't care. He got better data and he was able to trust what was actually happening inside of his Instagram DMs. Now, once we took that problem off the table, he was finally able to be consistent with his content. He started posting every single day. He started putting in real effort and time into the content. And the end result is, if you go to his page right now, multiple videos with millions of views, gaining 130,000 followers over the span of one single month, doing automated outreach to every single one of those new followers using auto DM to new followers, which is a new feature by ManyChat, along with custom AI implementation from us to find the first name of the people, because the ManyChat variable is fucked up. You need to custom find it and custom scrape it. We were then able to run split tests using a software called DM Tracker to actually improve his reply rate over time so that we get more and more replies from the followers that we're gaining. Those conversations were then handled by AI with all follow-ups being tracked inside of DM Tracker so that when the AI wasn't able to retain the conversation, it followed up, but the people still didn't respond. And after 24 hours, you can't send automated follow-ups anymore. We are able to have a human come in and actually do follow-ups, but with this amount of volume, 120,000 people inside of his DMs, obviously you need to prioritize your follow-ups. So that's where automated segregation comes in, where AI classified every single lead inside of his Instagram DMs and told us how deep into the sales pipeline they already are. And you're probably wondering, what is the end result now? The end result is him booking 10 to 15 calls per day, him jumping from $10,000 to $15,000 in revenue to $50,000 in revenue the next month, and tendency scaling. We're aiming for $100,000 this May. And the main thing that separated him was that he was able to take one big element, which is the whole DM process, off the table. He was able to focus on everything else, including content, and really only content. And that's what I told him, like, taking things step by step is what makes you grow your coaching business. Not trying to do 10 things at once, step by step. Step 1, get the DM problem off the table. Step 2, pump out content. Now that we have the content pumping and the DMs pumping and we're booking calls, the next thing was get a closer in place. So we helped him put a closer in place. Next thing is, let's get a CRM in there so that we can systemize all of it and know exactly how our closer is performing. He's performing incredibly well in this case, by the way. Now that we've done that, is how can we get more people in the front end? So now we're looking into ads. How can we run retargeting ads? He's using his content now, putting it on YouTube, putting it on TikTok. So that's now also generating leads. And it all started by the first decision to start taking things step by step. So if you're a coach and you're not in the position that you want to be at, it's probably because you're trying to do too many things at once. It's probably because a certain part of your business is bottlenecked and it's stopping you from actually doing the things that are going to grow your business because you're afraid that it's going to break something. And I have so many videos on this channel. There's really no excuse. Like, obviously we work with people one-on-one. If you're a coach and you're interested in that, there's a link down below in the description. We're very picky with who we work with, but if you're interested and want to explore the opportunity, go ahead and book in a call. But there's really no excuse because all of the videos on my channel show you how to build an AI, show you how to track, show you how to put a system in place. So even if you want to have human setters, or even if you want to do things yourself, everything is already out there. Automate parts of your business so that you can get the leverage that you need to be able to focus on the content aspect. That's my number one piece of advice, and that's why you're still stuck in your coaching business. And if you found some value in this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts down below.